Today I'm diving into something I know some of you have experienced, but maybe didn't know how to make sense of it. Why your crystals sometimes feel like they have a personality, names, or even past life versions of you attached to them. You're not making it up, it's actually a thing, and for me, it's a pretty new experience. I'm Vanessa Lake, spiritual mental health therapist, Akashic practitioner, and apparently the girl that talks to crystals. So grab your favorite crystal and let's talk about how crystals connect you to your past lives, why they seem to talk, and how your soul uses them to help you grow into your next level self. And stay to the end because I'm going to tell you how you can take this deeper in my upcoming Akashic Records training, level 1 and level 2. So here's the thing. Crystals absolutely have a consciousness field, but not in the, hi, I'm Brittany, I do CrossFit and eat gluten-free muffins kind of way. Crystals don't have egos. They don't have trauma. They don't have personal opinions. I mean, seriously, thankfully, they're not so judgmental, the things that my crystals have seen me do. Okay. The crystal consciousness is more like a stable frequency, a consistent tone, a pure energetic job description. For example, fluorite can help with clarity, focus, mental cleanup. Selenite, cleansing, clearing, energetic janitor. Fire quartz, grounding, passion, ignition. So their base frequency never changes. But you, oh, spiritual human, you bring the story, the symbolism, and the past life blueprint to the relationship. So, why crystals show up as past lives? Let me tell you what happened to me recently. Again, very new to me, but I was in the Akashic Records asking to be shown past lives that would help me shift from the one-to-one therapist healer into the one-to-many spiritual teacher. Again, the Akashic course that I'm teaching, that's new, going from one-to-one to teaching a whole group of people. I was shown 5 lifetimes. Each one held a different gift. Safe to be a spiritual teacher, emphasis on the safe part, I wasn't persecuted for it. Ability to hold the energy of a group, which is much different than one to one. I'm still learning that. Going from healer to spiritual teacher. Using my voice as an activation frequency in others, which means I don't just type stuff up and have them read it, I actually have to speak it. And a storyteller, being able to teach through stories, which is how most people remember things. So, yeah, leadership, wisdom, communication, using my voice, all the things that I need now for this next level. Fast forward. I'm minding my own business in my office, surrounded by crystals, as always. And suddenly, a certain crystal started showing up as a past life version of me. So, it was this fluorite tower. And at first, I was like, oh, cute little thing, you. And of course, my guides are like, size does not matter. And I was like, oh, you're right. Because I felt a very big priestess energy. Definitely not small, not minimized, not some little tiny fairy, which there's nothing wrong with. But that was not it. Just because it was a small crystal, it held a big energy. She introduced herself as Elena, a high priestess from Avalon, helping me stay focused and hold group energy without being pulled into chaos. Basically, how do you stay on track in a group without being distracted by side conversations and somebody's going on a tangent? And how do you hold that space to keep it in line with truly what you're trying to teach the group? So, was my past life self stuck in this crystal? No. The crystal was acting as a frequency bridge for that past life aspect of me. Think of it like Bluetooth. I'm the phone. The past life is the playlist. The crystal is the speaker. The speaker isn't the music, it's just amplifying it so I can actually hear it. That's how crystals help you integrate past life strengths. But wait, do crystals have personalities? Well, let's talk about my selenite tower in my bedroom. Had that thing for about 10 years, walk by it every day. She's about 4 inches tall, and I toss all of my bracelets on her at the end of the day to clean them. Just super easy. Been doing it long time. Last week I walked past her and I instantly got a flash of a French maid cleaning up. I was like, oh wow. So the next day I tuned in and I was like, okay, who are you? What's going on? And she tells me her name is Brenda. I'm like, why Brenda? Why does a selenite want to role play as a maid? Well, here's why. Your intuition uses symbols that make immediate sense to you. Selenite, cleansing, my brain. Oh, a maid. My intuition. Great. Now she'll remember how to use me intentionally. Brenda isn't a human soul stuck in a rock. She's the archetype my energy created to represent selenite's job in a way that's relatable and funny and easy to remember. Crystals don't need personality. You give them one so your intuition has language to work with. That's how you form a partnership with your tools. All right, look at this picture of this tropical bird. It's just a random bird, and it's pretty, but probably not much is going on. Now, if I tell you this bird's name is Pedro, you're likely going to think, oh, he's someone's pet, because why else would you give a bird a name? And now he's more personal. He's got personality. He's special to someone. That means more than just some random bird. When you tune into your crystals and you hear a name, it feels more personal, and you can truly feel a deeper connection with them. Now, when I found out Brenda is a maid that's been cleaning up my shit for 10 years and never got a thank you from me, I felt a little bit bad. But crystals, like most spiritual beings, angels, elementals, trees, they don't need our gratitude. But our gratitude is what raises our frequency to a higher vibration so we can connect with them and then work with them more intentionally. So go ahead and thank your crystals for the work they do, and you will feel your energy shift. So, how does this connect to past life healing? When you meet a crystal as a person, an archetype, a past life version of yourself, it means you're integrating that lifetime. Elena is integrating my Avalon priestess, doing group work. It means that your soul wants to bring that skill online. The crystal provides a stable frequency for the upgrade. You're ready to embody that aspect in the present. The crystal anchors the past life energy so that you can step into your power, teach, lead, heal, remember who the hell you actually are. And not just focus on the pain or trauma of past lives, but the strengths, the mastery, the gifts. We don't just heal the wounds, we reclaim the magic. And the crystals, they're the perfect tools to anchor that energy in without frying our nervous system. It's a protection and supportive. It is a partnership. They do their job. That's fantastic. If this connection lights you up, if you're interested, intrigued, excited, I'm more excited than ever to meet all of my crystals now. I encourage you to learn how to open your Akashic records, meet your inner guidance, understand your past lives, and actually work with your crystal's consciousness. You can do that with my Akashic Records course. In level 1, you'll learn to open the records safely, energetically, emotionally, grounded, safe. That is what I practice. You'll learn to activate your clairs so you know how you receive messages, instead of expecting to hear something without realizing you're somebody who actually sees something. To connect with your crystal's consciousness and anyone else on your spirit team. Crystals, that's just one. There's so many other entities out there of a higher vibration. And to understand your soul's messages without guessing. It's learning to trust your intuition without that self-doubt. Now in level 2, we go deeper. It's where you learn to heal past life patterns, reclaim past life strengths, call in ancient gifts, and integrate the versions of you who are ready to support your big life purpose now. And a shit ton of other healing work too. So if you love the idea of meeting your Elena or your Brenda, if you want to understand how your soul communicates through crystals and the records, then level 1 and 2 are going to assist you in the most grounded, safe, and empowering way. Check the description for all the details and join me live, in person, or just take the self-paced course and still gain lifetime access to my private Akashic Records community, weekly follow-ups, and so much more. If this video resonated, drop a comment. Tell me, what is the weirdest, funniest, wildest thing a crystal has ever shown you or told you? And remember, like, subscribe, share with anybody else that could benefit from this.